In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 24th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Boston Red Sox. Jose Berrios takes the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays today against Rich Hill and the Boston Red Sox. Toronto currently has a 2.5-game lead on the Baltimore Orioles and Minnesota Twins for the American League wild card. The Blue Jays are 65-55, while the Red Sox come in at a disappointing 60-62. Boston is 6-4 in their last 10, while Toronto is 5-5 in their last 10. Toronto is 7-1 in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record and 4-1 in their last 5 road games, while the under is 5-1 in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record. Boston is 1-4 in their last 5 games overall and 5-13 in their last 18 division games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 home games against a team with a winning record. Even though the Blue Jays have been noticeably better at home, these teams are headed in opposite directions. The Red Sox playoff chances are almost gone, and Toronto is the younger, better team, and the Blue Jays are built for the stretch run of the regular season. Rich Hill has gotten hammered at Fenway all year, and this is the kind of park where the Blue Jays' power should be able to come through at. Hill is also 42, and he looks like he is wearing down after a long season. Berrios has also been inconsistent, but he was strong in his last start, and he's in better form than Hill. The Red Sox offense isn't impressive, and the 28-year-old should be able to deliver a quality start here. Berrios has also faced Boston twice already this year, and he shut them down both times, giving up 3 runs over 13 innings. I get the case to be made for the Red Sox here, but the Red Sox started to look good early on Tuesday before the wheels fell off of the cart with 8 straight runs scored with 2 outs for the Jays, and that sealed Boston's fate and was basically an example of how things are going for Boston right now. The Red Sox just look defeated, and the Blue Jays are really feeding off of the momentum from that series win over the Yankees. I know Jose Berrios has had his issues on the road this season, but I believe that he can keep the Red Sox in check here. So the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. Toronto has seen the overhit in 61 of their 119 games this season, with 1 push entering Tuesday's contest. The Blue Jays are 6th in runs per game with 4.7 runs per contest, though that number climbs slightly to 4.9 runs per game on the road this season. That is 3rd in the majors when it comes to run production on the road. Toronto's average total this season is 8.91 runs per game, and that number slides down to 8.78 runs per game on the road. Boston went into Tuesday having seen the underpost of 58 to 54 to 10 mark in their opening 122 games on the year. The Red Sox are 12th in runs per game with 4.49, which climbs slightly to an average of 4.53 runs per game as the home team. Boston's average total this season is 9.29 runs per game going into Tuesday's action, while that number climbs to 9.61 runs per game as the home team. Both pitchers have been inconsistent, and Fenway is obviously a tough place to pitch in even for pitchers in good form. Hill has struggled at Fenway all year, and the Blue Jays power hitters should have success against him in a park built for power hitters. Berrios has also been inconsistent on the road, and the Red Sox should be able to get a couple runs off him as well. Hill has been much better on the road, and Berrios has been much better at home this year. Both pitchers have also been inconsistent recently. Fenway isn't an easy place to pitch at, and it's shaky ground to back either pitcher as far as shutting the opposing lineup down. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels vs. Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays will host the Los Angeles Angels on Wednesday in the 3rd contest of a 4-game series. This preview was written before the conclusion of Tuesday's game, in which the Rays went into on a 3-game winning streak after beating the Angels 2-1 on Monday, which evened the season series up at 2-2. The Angels are on a 3-game losing streak, which started with 2 losses to the Tigers. The Angels are 6-2 in their last 8 Wednesday games and 25-53 in their last 78 overall. overall. Los Angeles is 6-20 in the last 26 versus the American League East. Meanwhile, the Rays are 85-41 in their last 126 at home and 12-5 in their last 17 Wednesday games. Tampa Bay is 37-14 in their last 51 at home versus a team with a losing record. McClanahan has just 4 earned runs over his last 2 starts in 13 innings, posting a combined 9 hits and 6 walks. As for Mayers, he's been working some longer innings lately. Mayers has 9.1 frames over his last 2 appearances with 7 earned on 10 hits and a walk. Los Angeles can hang around in this one if Mayers has a solid outing, but Tampa probably still has the advantage regardless. The Astros bats have been ice cold coming into this game, and it's not going to get any easier in this game going against McClanahan. This is a game where the Angels are going to struggle to even score 1 run. And this will be a really easy win for the Rays. So the Tampa Bay Rays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. McClanahan's start against the Angels earlier this season ended with just 6 total runs. The opener for this series also saw just 3 total runs. Even if it isn't quite that low, these are 2 offenses that are not known for lighting up the scoreboard. The Angels came into this series being shut out 4-0, and their last win was a final of 1-0. That too is away from Los Angeles, living up to the fact that they're the 4th lowest scoring team on the road. Tropicana Field in Tampa shouldn't do them any favors, as it ranks 21st for home runs. Along with being the 3rd worst lineup against lefties, McClanahan should only need a few runs from his lineup here. The Rays offense will have to do the heavy lifting for the over to cash in this spot, but their offense is hard to trust, ranking in the bottom 3rd of MLB in runs scored, batting average, and home runs. On the other side, I would not be surprised if the Angels are shut out in this game, but I would be stunned if they score more than 2 runs. I see this game ending with a 4-1 type final score. St. Louis Cardinals versus Chicago Cubs. The St. Louis Cardinals battle the Chicago Cubs as the rivals continue a 5-game series on Wednesday evening. The Cardinals will have Miles Mikolas on the hill targeting a 3rd straight win. The Cubs will reply with Luke Farrell. The Cards lead the season series 9-5. The Cardinals are 4-1 in their last 5 road games and 20-7 in their last 27 overall. The Cubs are 5-1 in their last 6 Wednesday games and 6-2 in their last 8 overall. The over is 5-2 in Cardinals' last 7 road games. The under is 13-5-3 in Cubs' last 21 home games. The Cardinals are 9-3 in the last 12 meetings in Chicago and 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. Miles Mikolas isn't as good on the road as he is at home, and he struggled this month, but he still has a 3.32 earned run average and 1.02 WHIP on the season. Luke Farrell hasn't pitched since October 1st of last year, as he's been fighting through the minors this season after being released by the Twins. Who knows what to expect from Farrell in this spot? The Cardinals and Cubs played a doubleheader on Tuesday, with Chicago winning the first game and St. Louis winning the second game. The Cardinals have opened up a sizable lead over the Brewers in the National League Central as they have won 9 of their last 10 games. St. Louis is starting Miles Mikolas, who has allowed 3 runs or fewer in 4 of his last 5 starts. Mikolas did allow 10 runs to the Rockies 3 starts ago. The Cubs are starting Luke Farrell, who has been a relief pitcher for most of his career. The Cardinals are easily the more trustworthy team in this spot, and it is tough to not love them here. So the St. Louis Cardinals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. St. Louis has a very good offense this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, strikeouts, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Paul Goldschmidt is top 2 in the NL in home runs, RBI, and batting average. Nolan Arenado and Goldschmidt are both top 5 in doubles in the National League. The Cubs have hit Mikolas this season. Mikolas has allowed 3 earned runs or more in 2 out of 3 starts versus Chicago this season. He has not been as good at pitching on the road as at home. The Cardinals have the ability to bring a good portion of this over themselves considering the recent performance at the plate. They have scored at least 5 runs in 7 out of their last 10 games, and they are up against Farrell, who struggled in the minor leagues this season. In addition, the Cubs are swinging the bats well, especially at home. Mikolas isn't quite as dangerous on the road, logging a mediocre 4.23 earned run average in 13 starts. Chicago has scored an average of 4.2 runs in their last 10 games. The over is 4-1 in the Cardinals' last 5 road games against a right-handed starter. With the Cardinals having a consistently good offense all season and the Cubs able to hit Mikolas, this one should feature plenty of runs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.